So we're back on the road, aren't we, Richard? Where are we off to today?
Well, today we're going to the Mount Moffatt National Park. We're about 40 k's out of Injune at the moment. We're at a red light.
We're on Womble Bank Road. It's a funny name, isn't it?
Yeah, a couple of road trains that we've had to pull over for, but so far so good.
Aren't they cute? They're very curious. They're looking at us. Watch out! Move! So we're actually driving through Womble Bank Station. So this is the Womble Bank Homestead. And then they've got yards very close to the road here. And what does this sign say? This sign says Mount Moffett. That's where we're going. We're on the Mount Moffett Road and we've just hit this beautiful clearing just before the gravel road starts. So we decided to stop here for some morning tea. It's a magnificent day and the caravan looks really nice against this green grass. We've actually got a new addition to our setup on this trip and it's the Starlink Mini, which has come in really handy here because there's no service whatsoever.
This is a 12 volt converter. I got it from All Terrain Action. Found them on the internet and it looked like a good product and reasonably priced. So
we just plug it into the side of the caravan and
put it in there.
We don't need to put the inverter on and it doesn't to make it work, and it's been really good.
Yeah.
We're planning on testing it in the car as well, in the 12 volt connection in there, but we haven't actually done that yet.
Yep.
But as far as the speed of the internet out here in the middle of nowhere, it's been fantastic, hasn't it?
Oh, it has. But it certainly gobbles up the gigabytes.
It does, yeah. It's a cold and windy morning here at Mount Moffat National Park. We're doing the Mount Moffat circuit drive. Our first stop from the Darganelli campground is the Marlong Arch, which is just a 200 metre walk, and we're going to go and see the arch.
I can see it.
Can you? Okay, off you go then.
Four-wheel drive shoes on?
Yeah, I know. The track is very soft sandy, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's the archway up there. It's a long way up. We've just walked under the archway, and because of the morning sunlight, it's hitting the rock on this side really nicely, so you can easily see the formation and all the weathering from the sandstone over the years. And it's amazing how some of those trees have taken root in the top of the rock, so if they grow really strong roots, they might help to crack up the sandstone. The vegetation on this side is really nice too. Really interesting grassy plants. Hopefully Richard's getting some nice shots of the details in the actual sandstone. As I said before, we're doing the Mount Moffat Circuit Drive. Mount Moffat is part of the Carnarvon Range up in Central Queensland. This is the route that we're following. We started at number 1 where the campground is. The Marlong Arch is number 5 where we've just been. And our next stop looks like it's number 7, which is Kookaburra Cave. It's like the walk up into the Marlong Arch. The roads around here are quite sandy too, and quite corrugated. We've let our tyres down today. For a moment I thought we wouldn't get to see the Kookaburra Cave, but the sign says that you can go through this. How do you open the gate? You just pull it open. You must remain on the formed track, steps or boardwalk and behind the handrail. Now, up there I can see a railing, so we'll go in there and have a look. This is the view from the Kookaburra Cave. It's a pretty good outlook. It's really cold over this side, sheltered from the sunlight, and it's a cold day. Windy, as you can see. We are getting our camera ready again. We're going down. Oh, you're still taking some photos. Okay. Let's get back into the sun. It's very cold around this side. Our next stop is Lot's Wife, which is a standalone sandstone pillar. And there's a short walking track up to the base of it. That's it there. Definitely a tall pillar, and there's a tree growing on top of it as per usual. You can actually walk around the base of this pillar, so that's what I'm doing now. So this is the wall from a different angle, different light. Wow, it looks amazing from this angle. You don't realise how wide it is. All the pockets of erosion are incredible. If you like walking, this is where you can go on the Carnarvon Great Walk. I think it's about 87 kilometres, multi-day Carnarvon Great Walk. Wow. So you have to go across this bridge. Great Walk Carnarvon. And this must be the Maranoa River. So when you're on the walk, you must have to follow these orange symbols that are on the trees. And that's the pathway that goes along on the walkway. There's a person camping over in the campground with a tent and no vehicle, so I'm assuming that they might be doing the walk, or might have done the walk. Pretty well constructed though. I think it's designed for one person at a time though. Mount Moffat Information Hut. I don't know whether there's anything in there. I'll see if I can open the door. Looks like this used to be the old property here. It's got the old yards, and there's lots of outbuildings over here which is for the rangers. So this is the information hut. There's lots of information in here. Really nice display. And tomorrow we're going to do these walks down at the that you can start at the day use area. That should be interesting. And the Darganelli Rock Hole where we're camping says that it's the most suitable camping for caravans. When we get back to the van, we'll have to do our tag. Well, it's a cold morning here at Mount Moffat. We've woken up and there's a little bit of ice on the our outdoor table outside, but there's no frost on the ground. But the sun is rising. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. The wind has dropped, and as you can hear in the background, we have our heater going. It's been a really good addition to our van. When we were at the Visitor Information Centre in Injune, getting some advice on the road conditions here, we saw these really nice placements, and they go really well now for the size of our table. So we thought they were really nice, so we bought them obviously, and I reckon they add a little bit of colour to the van. There's a little bit of ice on the car as well. Don't know whether you can see it, but it's quite icy here on the fuel cap, and then up here on the roof. Quite a cold. It's a very cold morning. Now that the wind has dropped, we can actually hear more birds singing this morning than what we did yesterday. I think it's going to be a really nice day. It's days like this. We're the only ones here this morning, so it's great to have the whole campground to ourselves. The toilets over there, they're drop toilets, but they're called a hybrid toilet, which I don't know what that actually means, but they don't smell at all. We're going to go and do some more exploring of the attractions at near the entry to the park this morning.
Good morning. It's 8:20 in the morning and it's 8 degrees. A little bit chilly. When we got in the car it was 0 degrees. Anyway, we're still here at Mount Moffat National Park, and this morning we will be doing these walks here, which we're looking forward to.
Wow, what an amazing scene. It's lovely with all the wattle out too. There's those stone pillars up there. So these are called the 3 Chimneys. Ancient stone. Slowly getting eroded over time. Just amazing how the vegetation can grow on the rock, or in the rock, or on top of the rock. Looks like there's new information signs here on this Maranoa circuit walk, and this one's saying that the rainbow serpent created this river, which is, we can see it just from here. We're going to walk over it, I think it's dry. Now you can see the riverbed a little bit more clearly. Does look like it's dry. It's nice and warm in this spot. The wind isn't reaching here, and the sun has got a bit of warmth in it, which is nice. very dark forest in here with all the singed trunks, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very moody place.
A really moody place. Yeah. Sombre, I suppose.
That's the word.
Considering it was used to bury Aboriginal bodies. Tombs Rock Art Site, where there's more than 400 images on the sandstone wall. Cultural Heritage Protection, which is fair enough. Looks like a newish fence too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Our next stop is going to be the Looking Glass, which is 2.9 kilometres down this track here. Can't hear too many birds at the moment, but I can hear the wind. Oh, that's a strange sounding bird. I think I'll stop listening.
This is Debbie looking for wildflowers, and she finds them and then stops. And what did you find here, Debbie?
Oh, there's some white ones, but they're really hard to photograph. A, because they're white, and B, because the wind is moving around a fair bit. But I wanted to take some photos rather than videos. Getting close, I think, to the Looking Glass. Is that what it's called, the Looking Glass?
It is called the Looking Glass.
Yeah, but we haven't crossed the river yet. And this is the end of our walk. We're back to the toilet and the picnic area, and my goodness, we're going to be having a very well deserved morning cup of coffee. And now we're going on the short walk to Cathedral Rock, which I believe is this big rock in front of us. Get close up to the sandstone here. Wow. Goes all the way up to there. Wow, it's a big wall. It's quite like a cave in under here. I'm not sure whether it's called Cathedral Cave, but it looks like the rocks have all just collapsed here. So many flowers on this bush. It's just filled with them. We didn't see them at first, but now that we've seen one lot, they're everywhere around here. It is a couple of days away from spring, 2025. So getting into wildflower season. We have a bit of colour in the sunrise this morning. We're up early, we're packing up today and leaving this wonderful place and heading into Injune, which is, not Injune, Mitchell, which is a longer trip than Injune to here. We're going to take it slow and steady along the corrugations and make sure we secure a lot more things in the van, because we had a little bit of carnage on the way in with the fridge and freezer opening and the microwave shifting in the bracket.